Hi guys, let's go and check out when movie bloopers actually made the scene better.
Hitting the urinal? It sounds feminine.
In Scent of a Woman, Al Pacino accidentally tripped over a trash can during a scene because he was so immersed in playing a blind man. The fall wasn't planned, but it fit naturally into the scene and highlighted his dedication to the role.
Take the cane.
I gotta take a piss.
Take the cane, Colonel.
In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Rise of Electro, Gwen accidentally calls Spider-Man by his real name in public after he ties her to a car. Peter! This wasn't in the script. Emma Stone made a mistake and instinctively covered her mouth, but the moment was left in the film.
Yeah,
Sorry, I love you. Don't hate me.
In Lucky Number Slevin, during the scene where Lucy Liu's character walks in, Slevin pranked her by appearing completely naked.
Yeah.
Her genuine surprise made the take so good that it was used in the final cut.
Sorry. May I borrow a cup of sugar?
In Transformers, Age of Extinction, during the battle between Lockdown and Optimus Prime, Mark Wahlberg's character hides behind a wall. Suddenly, a random guy appears next to him just before a blast goes off, leaving viewers puzzled about where he came from. In Grease, Rizzo was supposed to throw her milkshake at Frenchie, revealing her pink hair.
Finish this!
Instead, Stockard Channing threw it at Jeff Conaway, reportedly annoyed because some of Rizzo's hickeys had become real. The change stuck and made it into the final scene.
Sorry, French.
In Convoy, one of the most memorable scenes was a real accident. Madge Sinclair's truck overturned while rounding a curve during filming. Cameras captured everything, including the crew rushing to check on her. Thankfully, she was okay, and the footage was used in the movie. She even improvised by kicking the truck and saying,
"Goddamn piece of white junk! I knew I should have bought myself a black truck."
In Tremors, the opening scene where Val McKee misses hammering the nail was an accident. Director Ron Underwood decided to leave it in the movie. In The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Viggo Mortensen's cry after kicking a helmet wasn't just acting. He actually broke 2 toes during the scene. His genuine pain made it into the final cut. In The Blob, during the scene where the crowd flees
that's
the
when they made these costumes actually real, you know, not CGI.
Theater. In The Blob, during the scene where the crowd flees the movie theater, many extras can be seen smiling and laughing instead of looking terrified as they were supposed to.
Yeah.
In Star Wars Episode 4, Harrison Ford improvised one of Han Solo's most memorable lines during a scene with Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
Hamill later
get
revealed
cocky.
that Ford came up with the line on the spot, and it worked so well that it was included in the final cut.
Great hit! Don't get cocky!
In 16 Candles, there's a quick mistake where Grandma Dorothy crouches behind a car instead of getting inside as the family leaves for a wedding. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment that makes it look like she's staying behind. In Pineapple Express, James Franco runs into a tree for a stunt, but a loose screw in the padding cuts his forehead. The shot was kept in the movie, and Franco wore a headband to cover the injury. Sometimes what is funny to us was probably no laughing matter on the set.
Oh.
In a cavalry scene in The Last Samurai, there is a moment when an extra gets kicked by a horse as Tom Cruise's character rides in. In Blade Runner 2049, Harrison Ford accidentally punched Ryan Gosling during a fight scene. Ford explained in an interview on The Graham Norton Show that the on-set strobe lights caused him to misjudge the choreography, resulting in the real hit.
But you weren't meant to punch him, right?
Oh, I misread the script. Stepped on my foot, for Christ's sake.
Sure.
Perhaps I could help you with that hump. What hump?
In Young Frankenstein, the shifting hump on Igor's back was improvised by actor Marty Feldman. He had been shifting the thing back and forth for several days as a joke before cast members finally noticed. After it was noticed, it was added to the script.
Didn't you used to have that on the other side?
What?
Your, Oh, never mind.
In A Clockwork Orange, the scene where Alex pops his mouth open for the minister to feed him was entirely improvised.
Yeah, I know about this
Malcolm
one.
McDowell started acting
was
silly to keep
bored,
the crew
yeah.
entertained after director Stanley Kubrick grew bored during filming. The moment worked so well, it was included in the final cut.
Hello!
In Mrs. Doubtfire, Just after the moment when Robin Williams' character falls into a cake with his face, the cream from his chin falls into a cup. It wasn't in the original script, but the actor quickly found an elegant way out of the situation and said,
"Oh, there you go. You've got your cream and your sugar now. It's a little cappuccino."
In Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt accidentally dropped the orb while filming a scene and quickly ducked out of the shot to pick it up. The blunder was unplanned, but fit his character's clumsy charm, so it was kept in the movie. In Goodfellas, when Robert De Niro's character knocks over the phone booth in frustration, it was actually a mistake. Fans love the scene, but if you look closely, you might catch a twinkle in De Niro's eyes, as if he's holding back laughter.
Yeah.
In Blade Runner, the scene where Daryl Hannah's character runs away in a panic, slips, and breaks the window of the van with her elbow may have looked planned, but it was an accident. The actress slipped by mistake and was later taken to the hospital with a broken elbow.
Oh, shit.
In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Jason Isaacs accidentally hurt Tom Felton while filming a scene where Lucius Malfoy slaps Draco's hand with his cane.
Don't touch anything, Draco.
The cane's sharp teeth caused real pain, but Felton stayed in character, turning it into Draco's reaction.
Don't touch anything, Draco.
Yes, Father.
In Pulp Fiction, the iconic dance scene with John Travolta and Uma Thurman was created on the spot. With no choreography from Quentin Tarantino, Travolta improvised most of the moves, making it a classic film moment.
Yep, making it a meme
In It's a
too.
Wonderful Life, James Stewart's emotional breakdown during the prayer scene was unscripted. Many believe his genuine tears were influenced by his personal experiences as a World War II pilot, making the moment feel very real.
Show me the way. Oh, God.
In The Godfather, Marlon Brando caught his hand in a door during the hospital scene, but stayed silent to avoid ruining the take, showing his incredible dedication as an actor. In Baywatch, during the iconic slow-mo running scene, Zac Efron trips and falls, landing in the sand. The fall wasn't scripted, but it fit perfectly and was kept in the final cut. In Back to the Future Part 3, during the final scene, Doc's youngest son makes a gesture that seems rude, but it's likely the young actor was just trying to tell the crew he needed to use the bathroom. In The Princess Bride, Cary Elwes was accidentally knocked out by Christopher Guest using a real sword during a scene. Elwes suggested a light tap with the sword's butt, but it knocked him unconscious, leading to a hospital visit for stitches. The realistic reaction made it into the final cut.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand.
If I were a lion and you were a tuna, I would swim out in the middle of the ocean and freaking eat you! And then I'd bang your tuna girlfriend.
In The Other Guys, Mark Wahlberg's character, Detective Terry Hoyts, claims that as a lion, he'd swim and devour Will Ferrell's detective Alan Gamble, a tuna. With Ferrell's character having a nickname of Gator, it's perhaps no surprise he ignored the script and explained why swimming lions made absolutely no sense at all.
A lion? Swimming in the ocean? Lions don't like water.
In The Bourne Identity, there's a moment where Jason Bourne is supposed to vanish, but you can clearly spot Matt Damon running and ducking behind a moving car to exit the frame.
Whoa! Bro, he just disappeared like magic! Okay, that was actually fun.